Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange, and today we're going to be talking once again about Florian Wirtz. So obviously Fabrizio Romano put a tweet out last night, the regular "Here we go" tweet. I'm going to read that out for you now. Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, here we go. Liverpool verbally agreed deal in principle with Bayer Leverkusen for package reaching 150 million euros, add-ons included. So that's euros. Player side already agreed 2 weeks ago with move now imminent. Wirtz set for medical and contract signing. So he put the tweet out, social media went crazy, and about half an hour later, David Ornstein's done an interview on Sky Sports where he's sort of debunked what Fabrizio has said there. So he's said that his sources within the clubs have come out and both said that there hasn't been an agreement made on the financial side of things, but that it was very close, but the clubs were still working on it. Now, that is accurate. So, if you watch a Here We Go podcast with Fabrizio Romano, he goes into this, he delves into it a little bit more because I know social media is sort of in uproar at the minute. A lot of people believe in Ornstein and saying, "Oh, this deal isn't done." A lot of people believe in Fab and saying that it is done. So, just a little bit of clarification. The reason Fab tweeted last night saying "Here we go" and the reason Florian Wirtz would be coming to Liverpool is because he will be. He will be. Let's not beat around the bush. Florian Wirtz will be a Liverpool player for the new season. The reason he tweeted last night is because there's been an email exchange between Leverkusen and Liverpool. And in the email, it's not officially a bid accepted. It's an email to say they intend on accepting the bid. So while it's not official, it's as near as damn it because they're intending to accept the bid that Liverpool have submitted. So I think what we'll see over the next few days, we'll see a lot of financial reports coming out on social media. A lot of Man City fans and other fans saying that Liverpool paid 250 million for this guy, which is not true. The overall package is 150 million pounds. Sorry, 150 million euros. Which is about 126 million pounds. That includes the add-ons. So some of these add-ons will be hard to hit, some will be easy to hit. So you might get appearance-based add-ons. And with Florian Wirtz, he's going to be playing football for Liverpool. He's got a 5-year contract. That's what's being reported. So he'll hit those bonuses. Some of those might be winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, which, again, you would like to think Liverpool in the next 5 years with Florian Wirtz being added to the Premier League champions, that we would hit both of those objectives. But it's never a guarantee in football. But yeah, basically 150 million euros. The deal will be accepted. It's not been accepted yet, but what you need to know is the deal was never in danger. There was never any potential of this deal collapsing, and the deal will, in the next couple of days, get done, signed, sealed, delivered, and we'll see Florian Wirtz in a Liverpool shirt next year. So 150 million euros, 126 million pounds. It is a British record transfer fee. Beating, I'm not sure, is it Declan Rice or is it Caicedo that holds that fee at the minute? But look, it smashes those out of the water. I think you're looking at Florian Wirtz. He is a generational player. He is the perfect age. He's 22 years old. He's got experience. He's won titles with Bayer Leverkusen. He is one of those players that when the opportunity comes, you just have to spend the money on him. Liverpool have beaten Man City and Bayern Munich to this transfer. There were other clubs asking questions about Wirtz, but never really went further than that. Whereas Man City and Bayern Munich were well in for this player. And look, I think that says a lot about Liverpool and how we are as a club and what we've just been through in this last year and what the future holds for us. That we're doing basically what Man City normally do. And they're doing what we normally do. So we've gone out, we've spent big on the player that we want. Man City have gone and brought in Ryan Cherki, who's probably not the first choice. It would have been Wirtz, but we realised quickly that we weren't going to get Wirtz. I think Wirtz made his mind up and set that he would be coming to Liverpool and he wanted to join Liverpool. So Man City pulled out of the race, citing financial reasons. But yeah, we've beat them to him, and like I say, they've gone out and they've sort of budgeted. We've brought in Cherki, we've brought in Reinders, and they've brought in Nori for around 120 million for all three of those, which, to be fair, is good business. It's not bad business. I'm just not sure if they're the type of signings that will get you back into a title race, having been so off the pace last year. Like I say, that's something that Liverpool tend to do, is we go for the cheaper option as opposed to spending the money. So the roles have been reversed, I think, this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how those guys perform for City and how it sort of tallies in, and what the differences are next season between the two clubs. The reason Florian Wirtz wanted to come to Liverpool, the main reason, Arne Slot. He's been the difference maker. He's given his tactical vision. He's shown his ambition and the project he's creating at Liverpool, and he's absolutely sold Florian Wirtz on that project. And yeah, I think it's a match made in heaven. So again, just another day that goes by where you have to give credit to Arne Slot. He is proving to be an unbelievable appointment, is Arne Slot, because he just seems to get everything right, and it's just fantastic to be a Liverpool fan, to be pulling in these players, and to have a manager that can sell a player like this on the project for Liverpool. What I will say is it does feel like this transfer has sort of gone on forever. It's not been that long, to be fair. It's been about 2-3 weeks, and it feels like it's been about 2 months. In terms of this deal, yeah, I mean, it's for a deal this size, it's actually happened quite quick. We've got it over the line quite quick. I know there's a lot of people on social media that are getting a little bit impatient, and who have been getting a little bit impatient. I mean, I even saw tweets of people saying, "Oh, let's just drop out of the deal. It's not going to happen." Blah blah blah. But we were patient. We got to this point. Florian Wirtz is going to be a Liverpool player, and that's the main thing, really. Now, obviously, the transfer window shut yesterday, so we will not officially be signing Florian Wirtz in this transfer window, but what I would imagine over the next, is it 6 days? I think it's 6 days, and then it reopens on the 16th of June, I think it is, or the 17th. It gives us a week, basically, to get everything we need to get done. The media, the announcements, we'll probably won't see the announcements from Liverpool as a club, and all the media and the interviews and everything. We won't see that until probably the start of the second transfer window in a week's time. But the deal is getting done, and it just gives them a week to sort all that out, get the medical done, get all the financial side of it all boxed off, and get him into Liverpool and get him doing the media side of things. I think it's a perfect time in terms of an announcement, because now there's no pressure on getting him in, and he can take his time and get it all boxed off and done properly. And yeah, now that deal's done, it allows Liverpool to focus on obviously getting the Kirkes deal over the line. I believe that one's close as well. I think we'll see that probably again at the beginning of the next transfer window in a week's time. I think we'll do the announcements on Wirtz, and we'll do all the media side of Wirtz, and then that announcement will come too. It wouldn't surprise me if that deal isn't already done, and Kirkes has had his medical. Maybe we're spending this week getting the Wirtz and the Kirkes media side of things all done, so that it's both ready to announce and release in the week or so when the transfer window opens. And then yeah, they've got to look at a striker. I think that's the next place we'll be looking to sort of invest and strengthen in the squad. Hopefully Luis Diaz scores. Sorry, I've got a goal against Argentina in my head that I saw this morning. Hopefully Luis Diaz stays. And yeah, we just need a striker and potentially another centre back, depending on what happens with those players. But main point of the video, Florian Wirtz will be a Liverpool player next year. Let me know in the comments how you think this deal's gone. Let me know if you think Liverpool have overspent on this deal. Me personally, I think you've got to pay to get the best players. I think if you go back to the Van Dijk and the Alisson sort of deals, we paid 80 million. And at the time you thought, ooh, that's a bit steep. But looking back on it, 8-9 years later, completely worth the investment. And I think that's what we'll see with Florian Wirtz. I think we'll see in the next 5-6 years, he'll repay that investment back. And yeah, it'll look like an absolute bargain, despite at this moment in time, it looking quite an expensive deal, I think we'll be fine. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think we've overpaid, if you think we've got a good deal. Yeah, just get in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.